Yo, what up, my betting family? We back with another video here at No Limit Bets for the NBA slate of February 9th, 2023. The trade deadline is today at 3 o'clock Eastern Time. Definitely going to be watching out for all the moves that are going to be made. Obviously, if you guys didn't hear, which I'm pretty sure y'all did, KD got traded to the Suns overnight. That was a complete shock waking up this morning. So let me know down in the comments what y'all think about that trade. I mean, does that pretty much make them, the title favorites? Like they pretty much got the title on lock, or is there other teams that are gonna, get in the way of that? But on to the video. There is only 4 games going on tonight. It's a small slate. I was waiting for PrizePicks to get their props up. I know with the trade deadline and a lot of player movement, some of these props we're going to take a little bit of time because we don't know who's going to get traded at the end of the day. So just be careful on who you guys pick today. If anything, just wait until after 3 o'clock or after the deadline. So you guys will know who's playing and who's not playing, and that way you guys have a better grip of who to bet on. But before we get started, though, as always, I would like to say good morning to y'all, good afternoon, whatever time it may be that you're watching this video. Hope y'all having a good one, and hopefully we can make it a better day by winning some money. Also, if you guys are new to the channel, if you enjoy the content, if we were able to make you guys some money by some of the picks we posted on here, please like, comment, and subscribe. Man, it's truly appreciated. I appreciate the love and support you guys have shown thus far, and we're going to keep this train rolling. We're currently on the road to 500 subscribers, but let's go ahead and hop into today's video, today's picks. I got my top 6 picks. Pretty much I'm going with players who I believe are not gonna get traded. I don't want no DMPs on the slips like there was last night. Just to do a quick recap of last night, this was one of the slips where we went 4-2. This was the one that I posted where D'Angelo Russell ended up getting traded to the Lakers, so he ended up not playing, and then Josh Hart pretty much at game time, if not after the game started, he ends up get traded to the Knicks. So 2 of those guys weren't able to play due to being traded. So we were only able to go 3-1 on our 4 picks that did play, which is good. It's a winning day. Obviously, Jalen Green was able to crush this points line. Jordan Poole as well. And then Jimmy Butler got it done for us over his PRA. Jason Tatum, it was a very, very rough night for him. He only ends up with 12 points, which is very uncharacteristic of him. I know Jaylen Brown ended up leaving in the second quarter due to an injury to the face. And I just thought with that happening, Jason Tatum would pretty much take over the scoring load. But obviously that did not happen, as he wasn't able to get it done for us. So these are just a couple of the other slips. This one was a complete loss. I only got 2 of them, and then this one we went 3-3. So obviously we want to keep that momentum going. We did end up going 3-1 on our plays, which is good. So we want to keep that winning momentum going into today's picks. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. For our first pick, we're going to go to a points and assist prop, and we're going to go to not really a newcomer to the Nets because he's been there previously in his career for a good 3 to 5 years. And we're going to take Spencer Dinwiddie over 25.5 points and assists against the Chicago Bulls. Now, like I said, Spencer Dinwiddie is not new to the Nets. He's played there before. He played that 1 year in Washington, that 1 year in Dallas. So he knows the environment. They pretty much developed him, and now they're getting him back. So we're going to go ahead and take his over. Now, earlier this season, I know it was with the Dallas Mavericks. Obviously, in this game, there was no Luka as well. He ended up going or ended up with 35 points and assists. It was 27 points, 8 assists, I believe, against the Bulls. Now it's pretty much like a similar setup to where he's pretty much going to be the leading go-to guy, leading scorer, the leading bucket getter on the team today. So this is why I like this prop. If you just want to take an individual stat, I would definitely take the over in points. But Spencer Dinwiddie as well is able to dish out his assists. So we're going to go ahead and rock with that with the points and assists. And also against the Bulls overall, he's hit this 6 out of his last 8 matchups with him. And 5 of those 8 matchups that he did go over was when he played with the Nets previously. So we're going to rock with that for our first pick. For our second pick, we're going to go to a blocks and steal prop. This guy has rarely let me down when I do pick him. And we're going to go to KCP over 1.5 blocks and steals against the Orlando Magic. As you guys can see, he's hit this 4 out of the last 5 games. But overall, in his last 10 games, he's averaging 2.1 steals and 0.5 or half a block. So in total, he's averaging over his last 10 games 2.6 blocks and steals. And in their earlier matchup against Orlando, he ends up with 3. So I like that trend to continue tonight. So we're going to go ahead and rock with that for our second pick. For our third pick, we're going to go to an assist prop. And we're going to go to the Hawks and Phoenix game. I know Phoenix is going to be heavily undermanned with all the trades, or the trade pretty much that just happened, where Cam Johnson, Mikal Bridges, all of them got shipped. So they're probably going to be on a 7 or 8 man rotation, and they're also dealing with some of the injuries to some of the role players. So with this one, though, I'm going to go ahead and take Trae Young over 9.5 assists. As you guys can see, over the last 5 games, he's averaging 11, hitting 4 out of the last 5, hitting the over in 4 out of the last 5 games. Now, against the Hawks, in 9 career matchups, he's gone over 6 of those 9 career matchups. And in their earlier matchup this season that the Hawks pretty much blew the Suns out 132-100, Trae Young ended up with 12 assists. So again, the same thing goes. We're going to go ahead and rock with that for our third pick. We like that trend to continue. And then for our fourth pick, we're actually going to take the under. The only under of the day is going to be a PRA prop. And it might be unpopular, maybe it's not, but we're going to take Nikola Jokic under 46.5 PRAs. Now, I know he's hit this 3 out of the last 5 with the games against Hawks and Philly, him coming close with 42 and 41 in each of those games. But overall in Jokic's career, he has struggled against or I shouldn't say struggle, really hasn't put up the numbers we're used to Jokic putting up against Orlando. Now, against Orlando, he's only hit this over on PRAs 2 out of 14 career matchups. And in the earlier matchup, he did have a triple-double, but the PRAs totaled to 41, which was under as well. So we're going to take that under, and we're going to roll with it for tonight for our fourth pick. For our fifth pick, we're going to stick to the same game, and we're going to go to the Rookie of the Year, Paolo Banchero, over 19.5 points. Now, I know he's only hit this 2 out of the last 5 games, but in their earlier matchup against the Nuggets, he did end up with only 18 points on 9 shot attempts. He was 5 out of 9, which the 9 shot attempts are pretty low. This is why I'm letting you guys know. Overall, this season, he's averaging 15.6 shot attempts a game. So for him to get 18 points on 9 shot attempts if you're telling me that he's going to get his 15 shot attempts, I believe he's definitely going to crush this number. So we're going to go ahead and take that for our fifth pick. And for our last pick, we're going to stick to the points prop, and we're going to go to Giannis over 33.5 points. Now, with Giannis, we all know what he's capable of. We all know the type of player he is. Now, as you guys can see, he's averaging 39.4 over his last 5, with hitting the over 4 out of the last 5. There was a hook there, the right side of the hook, with 34 against Charlotte, and then 35 against Miami. But obviously tonight they're going up against the Lakers. The Lakers are also making, some of their moves, so they're kind of going to be undermanned as well. They just actually traded Thomas Bryant to the Denver Nuggets, so they're going to be without one of their centers, or pretty much their starting center. But over his last 3 games, he's crushed this number, going with 47, 44, and 40 points his last 3 against the Lakers. So I expect him to come out aggressive today, and put up, huge numbers to remind everybody just who he is, if we have forgotten. So that's going to be my top 6 picks. We're going to take the over on all of them except the Jokic PRAs. And as always, if you guys agree with any of my plays, just do your own research. Just don't take my word for it. Also, here at No Limit Bets, we like to go with the low risk, high reward. So we're going to go ahead and bet the $5. I do have 30 cents in there from the winnings from yesterday. So we're just going to bet the $5.30 for the possibility of winning $132.50. So we're going to go ahead and place that entry. And that's going to be it for my top 6 picks of the day. As I mentioned before, it is the trade deadline. My advice to you guys would be to wait after the deadline, so you know who's playing and who's not playing, to have a better, understanding of who to pick. Other than that, you guys have a good rest of y'all day. Enjoy the games tonight, and we'll be back here tomorrow. Let's get this money.